Well, since we're in the Christmas spirit of parental narcissism. So the beginning of this says, my dad interrupted me to help him with a PowerPoint presentation. I don't know PowerPoint, but I came down to help him. Looked through the app, figured out how to rotate an image, and showed him. After showing him, he mused around looking for another way, basically ignoring what I had just shown him. As I left, my dad shouts out,
"Oh, that's obnoxious."
Don't call me obnoxious. You lost it. Walking away is not necessarily obnoxious.
Oh, it isn't? What is it, Matt? Why don't you describe what
Just yelling at somebody, that's a little obnoxious. That's a little obnoxious. And that says something right there. If you're uncomfortable with that.
What was that? Like, what?
And that says something right there. If you're uncomfortable with that shows something right there.
Assume the position.
Stop it.
What are you asking for trouble?
You say, listen.
Stop that damn camera. You're asking for trouble.
You're asking
No,
for
you're
trouble.
asking for trouble. Well,
You're being impossible.
how?
Wow, there's so much there right there. You're asking for trouble. Even the sharp, stop it. It's giving you a lot of emotion to make you think you're doing something wrong. Stop it. You're asking for trouble. I mean, that's a threat. Can you imagine being in this environment? I think this is the grandma and then that's the dad. You don't have any allies in this. His only ally in this situation is the camera.
It's a simple question.
Being
How?
upset, making
Can
you
you
feel like
answer it
you're
calmly?
doing something wrong.
I don't feel good. Take that thing, that stupid thing out of my face.
Making
today,
it about
please.
herself. I don't feel good. You're making me
All right,
feel bad.
fine.
Look at all the tools that she just cycled through in like 30 seconds. And we haven't even gotten to the dad yet.
Obnoxious. Yes. Yes.
Matthew?
Yes.
I want that. I want
You're not getting it.
Turn that.
But we don't have to argue. Let's settle this.
Who is it?
Let's settle this calmly.
Please do not film me. I have asked you in the past not to
Greg,
film
can
me
you
unless
tell me
you
who
get
this
my
is?
permission. You're doing it against my wishes. That is wrong.
No, you know what? I'm not doing this. You want to hear why I'm doing it? I think it might be a good idea.
Who is this?
Sandy, please turn that off.
I'm not recording you right now. Listen,
Matthew,
I think it's a
you're
good idea.
recording
I think it would be a
yourself.
good
You're
idea.
recording me, so
I think
you're lying.
Wait.
Can you
Recording
want
the
to
audio.
see because you don't let me talk and you disagree with everything I say.
Matthew, please.
Listen,
Matthew,
if I record it, then you can look at it.
Be recorded.
Grim Rose
Audio
and you-
or video. Turn it off right now. Turn it off, please. This
No,
is
because
a family.
it is
This
a
not
family
just
and
Oh
it is
my God, so many tools. I don't consent to you recording me. I mean, I get that in some contexts, but here it's just a power play. This is a family. What the f? That's preying on how we're sociologically ingrained to trust family, right? It's basically saying, you're supposed to trust me on like your deepest psychological levels. It's like when you work at a company and they say, hey, we're a team. Hey, we're a family.
You don't turn your back on family.
family, and this can help you
I can't
see.
even answer my phone.
See, you guys.
Because you're screaming. Please.
No, I'm not screaming. Nobody's screaming.
You're screaming? Oh my.
See, you guys are. I thought it would be a good idea to bring a recorder since you guys are in denial about what you say and how you treat
Matthew,
me.
this is absolutely unpardonable. This is not right. This is
I thought
not
it would be a
correct.
good idea. It's impossible
You
to have
are
a
filming
conversation.
people against their wishes. That is wrong.
Marcus told
This
me
is like.
You turn that thing
And
off.
it's
please.
wrong for you to deny.
You're causing an argument and filming it. That is absolutely perfect.
I'm not.
They're trying so hard to shut down the camera because think about it this way, like with the two of them, it's 2 versus 1, but the camera is an incredibly powerful ally. It's like automatically having 2 people on that team. He doesn't know how to handle the camera. He doesn't know where this is going to go. He doesn't understand why he's recording. It's confusing him so much, so he must shut down the camera by any means necessary. And I think that's going to be entirely the objective. But what would essentially happen is over time, because he can't control that element, the dad would spin out of control. I'm curious, but I think that's what's going to happen.
I was trying to solve an argument by this.
That is not a way to solve an argument, man.
It is.
You know that.
No, it is for normal people. You can observe yourself.
Use that against me. That's wrong, man.
Yeah,
What do you
he's
mean
saying, what
I'm
do you
telling
use?
you how I
Use that
wanted to
against
use
me.
it.
How?
I wanted to use it so that when we can solve this little problem,
I don't know what you're talking about.
because listen,
If you want
I
to solve
wanted
the problem, I asked
you
for-
see, you don't even let me finish a sentence. I haven't said one
Yeah,
sentence.
that thing.
No, you're not gonna grab it from me.
Then take it away.
Fine, I will move away. I will move away, but leave me alone, okay?
You just go to your room and stay there then. Just go. Leave us alone.
I'm leaving.
Leave us alone.
Why do you yell at me when I'm leaving?
Get the
You don't
camera
yell at
away,
somebody to
get it
leave when they're
away.
already leaving.
You're being obnoxious. Very.
Eileen, would you please talk to your son?
I decided to start recording because they're both calling me obnoxious for
go
giving my
already.
dad.
I'm not getting in the middle of this argument.
He's nuts.
There's nothing to
He's
be
nuts.
gained. It is adding fuel to the fire when more people get into the mix. There is no way.
Especially in the middle of a disagreement.
You gotta be kidding. You can't challenge him.
You get him to erase
An environment like this, being raised in something like this from a pretty young age or essentially during like your formative years, is going to make you very, very, very untrusting of the world. And you're not going to have a firm grasp on what is right or wrong in social relationships because this is what you were shown. And it always made you feel really uneasy. And then you're going to go out into the world and you're not, it's going to sound strange, but you're not going to know what's right and what's wrong in terms of how you should be treated.
Greg, I'm not in the middle of this argument. I didn't
You
start
are in the middle of it.
You're in the middle of it.
He's your son.
They're trying to drag another person into it.
What do you need help with?
I do not want myself filmed in the middle of an argument.
What trying to do now?
Please don't tell him to turn that thing off. I just did. He's not listening to me. He's filming
Trying to
me.
recruit somebody.
I tell him to please erase it. And then if you can help me with what I asked him for to begin with, which was simply to change a photo on a PowerPoint, rather than...
I don't know how that can escalate. I don't know how that can escalate.
Because he walked away when I asked him to help me. He just walked
Then
away.
that's the, yeah, I can deal with it.
After I recommended something,
I'm not getting in the middle of an argument.
And tries to film us.
Obviously, it's greater than me.
Just trying to do my work.
I'm just trying to do something so simple. God, the minimization.
I'm going to go swim at 11 o'clock.
do you want to go on a walk or no?
Well,
Trail?
we were going to we were going to swim at 11.
I mean, if that's what you want to do.
I mean, that's what we had planned to do.
It's all what you want. I mean, it's fine.
Yeah, I'd like
I'm
to
gonna go walk.
I don't blame you. It's a good healthy thing to do.
Show me that he deleted. He's so scared of the camera. How embarrassed. He doesn't know how to handle this. Then we're going to have a problem? Woo.
Matt,
What?
Matthew, I want that. I want you to show me that that has been deleted.
Oh my God.
Once
he's
you
so
show that to me that it's been deleted,
The
then
dad,
we can
this
get
is
back on track.
embarrassing.
I do not.
I don't care. Why would I do that?
That's right.
Why would you do it?
What's the big deal?
It's decent.
No, what? It's decent not to raise.
It's decent, implicative of you're a bad person if you don't do this. That's how so many of us end up walking this earth with random feelings of shame. Like it he's literally tricking him into telling himself that he's a bad person if he doesn't do this thing. And that is so dark.
Raise your voice, make demands, call people obnoxious.
Matthew, I hate to tell you this, but we're all human beings here, and we all have a threshold. You don't take pictures of someone for the purpose of showing other people in their upset mood. That is absolutely blackmail.
He's
it's wrong.
embarrassed.
There was nothing.
Talk to someone. You don't.
There was no threat. There's no blackmail. If you listen to me, I wanted to record your point of view, my point of view.
You can want whatever you want, but that doesn't make it right.
I was hoping with some people with a camera in their face, they listen.
I don't want to be filmed when I'm talking to you in the middle of an argument.
Because I want to be able to do whatever I want to do to you behind closed doors and that you will have no proof. I can't do it if you have proof.
That is wrong.
All right, you made your point.
Well, I not only made my point, I want that
Man, you
thing
talk to me like this, I'm
back.
strapping that bitch to my back.
I want you to erase it in front of me. And if you don't do it, the consequences for you are going to be very stiff.
What are the
That's
consequences?
ridiculous. That's obnoxious.
You want to keep living here?
No, I mean, not if you're gonna be here. I mean, it's fine.
I'll figure it out.
I don't want to be recorded, man.
That's too damn bad!
I don't want to be recorded. If you're doing it right now, you are doing something very wrong.
Oh my God, he's trying so hard to insinuate it. Chat, I have a question for you. What is embarrassment? Embarrassment is somebody seeing your vulnerabilities outside of your control, right? That's what this guy is experiencing right now. Like, he's so angry that his vulnerabilities that he doesn't want to look at are going to be on full display, right? He's trying to avoid that at all costs by gaining control of the situation, by getting rid of the camera.
Erase. And if
I heard you. Stop repeating yourself.
I want proof of it.
Why would I do that? I'm not going to do that.
Okay, Matt, then you'll suffer the consequences. You can't get favors from a family.
Exactly. You're doing me no favors. Why don't you
live here?
Why don't you calm down and be nice to me?
Oh, stop it. You talk like a baby.
Sounds like a baby. Wow, the insults. Ooh, he's losing tools. He's actually embarrassing himself because he has the power to stop doing what he's doing, but he won't. He's losing it. Keep recording! Keep recording, baby!
And put it on YouTube for everyone to laugh at. Maybe I didn't want that on there.
For everyone to laugh at. He's feeling the humiliation.
Well, that was one.
Oh wait, what is this? Years ago, I made a video of him and my grandma arguing in a car. I edited out the worst parts of his screaming and driving with no hands. Everybody enjoyed it, even him, and yet he threatened to sue me for sharing it.
Well, that was one
And I believe that you and Matt came to an understanding that you wouldn't post it.
He just did.
That's not posted
No,
on
he
YouTube.
took pictures of me when I said no.
That's not posted on YouTube.
It doesn't matter. I do not want to be taken a picture of. You don't think that that's a violation of your privacy?
I mean, you tell him that.
I told him that.
You have to calm down. I'm going to approach him in a different way. I'm not involved in it. I'm not going to be involved in it. It doesn't help. There's already 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, Eileen.
I'm not involved in it. Don't put what
I hate to say this, but you abet the problem. You abet it by doing nothing and running away from
Are
it.
you kidding me? I wasn't here.
Isn't it so
And I'm not-
abusive?
What makes you approve of it?
Oh, no. Give me a break.
God, I know some of you already know this, but I just have to say it. If you are dealing with somebody like this is mental abuse. Mental stress and exhaustion like this, it's painful. And this is abuse. It really is.
Go tell him you don't approve of it.
He's not posting it on anything.
Whether he posts it or not, it has the potential if he has it. And you're walking away just like he does.
No, Greg, I'm going to get ready. You promised we would leave at 11. Let's do it.
Nah. God, if you grew up in an environment like this, I hope you use this as rocket fuel to go do really, really well out in the world and tell your family to fuck themselves.
That he will erase it in front of us. Well, then ask him to do it in front of us and promise that he won't be using it.
You can ask him he will not use it, I guarantee you that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How do you guarantee that when he's done it in the past?
Because he said he wouldn't do it again.
I asked him to turn it off, and he won't
And how do
do
you
it.
know it was on?
Because he said so.
Well, maybe
He was
turned
going
it off.
like this. He's making a movie
Oh.
of a family argument. I don't want that in my house. And I don't want him
Making a movie of a family argument? What the f*** is a family argument? What is this, just a little family affair? This is normalized?
here if that's the way he acts. So you go up there and get it from
Now you're barking orders to me. It has nothing to do with your argument with that.
Eileen, this
Right,
is why this is becoming a problem.
Eileen, stand your ground, sister.
Well, it doesn't have to be.
We need some strength in the
Wanna
house.
do something.
Do something.
You want to do
Stop
something.
walking away from confrontations.
Greg, it's not my confrontation. It's not my
Show me that you've got
confrontation.
the ability, or at least the strength.
Oh
or the
my
insight to
God,
go out
he's
there
trying
and
so hard to
tell him
recruit her.
To change that thing
He's
from
not,
what it is.
he's not.
He's trying to shame her into saying, Eileen, prove you're not weak and go in there and do what I want you to do. Do my bidding. Prove you're not weak. Manipulation is an external force trying to force you to say bad things to yourself or make you do something that you don't want to do. The crushing pressure is, man.
posting it anywhere.
How do you know that?
Because he said he wouldn't.
When did he say that?
He wouldn't post things without you running it by you.
It isn't just posting.
Right.
I want it deleted.
Yeah, I bet
asked
you
him to
do,
Stop. He
little
wouldn't
nerd.
stop. I don't want it there
And now it's going on my channel.
for future use. I don't want it around. Is that so hard to say? Ask. People have a right to privacy. If he's violated it, I'll sue him.
Oh yeah,
So
it's
you
a
get
stop.
everything out of
What? That's a ridiculous thing to say.
Violation of my right to privacy.
Violation of my right to privacy.
I don't know.
More family harmony.
I go up there and get it from him. I
I'm not
don't
taking
want
his
that.
iPhone. It's not my iPhone to take. It's like you taking my iPhone.
Dude, like seriously, if you're dealing with something like this, like all this little commentary that I give, like me telling this guy to shut the fuck up, please just play that in your head. If you're feeling confused and unsure, am I doing the right thing? Am I being weak? Have I done something bad? Da da da. Like I need you to just think of my voice being like, nah, this guy needs to shut the fuck up. Like let's set some boundaries, flip the camera on, and we'll just take a step back. This guy, okay? If you can't say it to them, I'm saying it in your head for you, okay? That guy.
Oh. You don't want me to check your emails too?
Oh, Eileen, what are you talking
But you're
about?
acting.
I'm not violating your privacy with an email account.
No, I'm just saying, calm down and get to the matter, the heart of the matter.
What's the heart of the matter?
I don't know, Greg.
Yeah,
The
we
heart
don't
of the
know,
matter
Greg.
is
We're all
getting
spun up
along
now
with
at
your
this
family.
point.
That's
Oh,
the heart of the
me?
matter.
Me?
I did not say that. I said the heart of the matter is getting along.
All right. How do you get
Say your
along?
problem
Do you
with
get
this.
along by filming people in the middle of an argument? That's the way to get along?
Listen,
That's
look outside.
inherently provocative.
It's 11 o'clock and you say we can go swimming at 11, Greg. So,
I want this settled before I go swimming.
okay, I'm gonna go now. I'm going now, and I'm gonna go by myself. And I will stop and get lunch for everybody. Hopefully everything will be
I
fine.
want that thing out of his hands.
You need to take a walk or something with
No,
Dean.
Eileen,
Yeah, you're
I want it out of his hands.
Get it out of his hands.
I don't want that thing anyway.
It's
I don't
so
want to
ridiculous
show
that
it to
we're
his
in this
girlfriend.
argument.
I
It's
don't want it
ridiculous that you just
Oh, he's afraid of him showing it to his girlfriend. Oh no, look at how far it's spread. The power of the internet. When you could have just shut the fuck up. Like, you could have just shut up.
can't get along. It's ridiculous.
You're speaking in general terms and I'm speaking specifically. It's ridiculous the whole world
And
can't
it's
get along.
ridiculous that
That's
you're yelling at
irrelevant.
me
Not
when I was in another room.
girlfriend.
This all happened.
Poor thing. No, I'm glad to talk about taking
Almost a
meds.
consequence of that.
Taking painkillers or is just a habit?
Oh my God, the
It is your problem. It's your son and it's your husband. Show a little responsibility. Oh,
Instead of yelling at me now,
help me out.
you're yelling at me now, and that's ridiculous.
Wow. Wow. You hear that? Just a stab right in the heart. And it's like, help me out, or I'm going to keep stabbing you. Oh my God, dude. We just saw this in the Darryl Brooks case. Exhaust, attack, exhaust, attack, exhaust, attack, exhaust, attack. Here's a lifeline. Here's what I want you to do to make it stop. Oh my God.
My dad just asked me to help him with a PowerPoint presentation. I was happy to go. He needed help rotating an image. And so I, no big deal. I'm happy to help. I've helped him with many, many things, computer things, being one of the things that he needs help with most of the time, like like most parents nowadays. But, and so I show him, just how to rotate it. Right click, change size, scale, and told him to just type in 90 degrees.
I want to pause this really quick. Somebody asked, how do you deal with your anger for people like this when you were raised in the same toxic environment? You have to expose yourself to it, unfortunately. And I think on a really deep level, we as humans know that we need that kind of exposure therapy like this to strengthen up. And that's why we tend to choose manipulative partners. We choose abusive partners. We choose things that replicate our past, not only because they make us more comfortable being back in that environment that we were born in, but also because we're trying to beat it all over again. As odd as it sounds, maybe even watching videos like this that scare you or that trigger you, and maybe I'm there in the video with you like you're watching now, or maybe you just watch them alone to strengthen up and teach yourself not to be as emotionally charged when these things happen. That's my 2 cents. Once again, I'm not a doctor. I am simply a YouTuber with way too many opinions.
In rotation, to rotate it. Pointed to him exactly where it was. And, I don't know, I guess he ignored me or something and just went ahead and did changed some other parameter to fiddle with. And I walked away to do to get back to what I was doing before. And then he yells at me.
Yeah, he's still confused. I'm like,
he calls me obnoxious for going away. And this is just his personality, and I calmly mentioned to him I'd appreciate it if he didn't call me obnoxious. And was just a little nicer to me when asking for help. And, when he completely denied calling me obnoxious, he said he didn't call me obnoxious. He said, that I was impossible, that I was, I don't know, just many negative things about me. And his recollection of our interaction before he started losing his temper was just not accurate. And so, and Graham Rose is the same way. She sides with him, and I thought it would be helpful to actually record our interaction so that he can't
deny what happened,
lie to himself and lie about, so that he can't lie to himself or anyone else saying that I was the one being rude and that he wasn't being rude. The recording would I would hope, make it impossible for him to, live in like this delusion that he often
lives
is
in. You can also see how confused this guy is and how he's trying so hard to make sense of this. You probably also feel this if you're getting gaslit or manipulated, or you're super, super triggered. Your brain is like trying to recall everything, and it's like, how did this happen? How did I fall into this trap again? And that's kind of like what I see in him right now, trying to recount it. Oh my God, the theme of the stream today are delusions.
I doubt Matt just walked away.
He did. He did. He did.
Dude, she's doing so well.
Because in his mind, all he's got to do is say one word and it's true. Why couldn't he sit there and help me fix it?
Because he probably said
Like you
something.
did, like Keenan did.
Probably because he said something.
No, this was before I said anything. I wouldn't have said it if he helped me. Well, I mean, you're getting the whole sequence out of one.
Great, that's what happens when you're not there. You don't know what happens. So,
I'm telling you, the reason I said
I
he was
just
obnoxious
really
is he walked away 3 times.
but maybe you said something.
No, I didn't. I said, help me. Help, you got me.
You might have said something in sharp.
I feel like he was the victim. I just said, can you help me? I just said, can you help me? And he walked away 3 times. That doesn't make any sense.
It's always me.
No, it's not.
I didn't. Actually, I didn't ask
Wow,
you
this
to
guy's
show
got
me.
so many different
How about
tools.
once just not worrying about whose fault is what? You just say, come on, Matt, I just really want to get along with you.
I mean, how many times have I said that?
Well, I don't
Is
know.
filming me a way to get along? Is walking away from me a way to get along? Why is it always my fault?
I don't know.
Well, no, in your opinion. You see,
As
assuming.
because I know I am often yelled at. Your mom just yelled at me for no reason.
She's upset because you're not helping me. You're taking the pass on the whole thing.
Because it's not my
You're
fault.
welcome.
She's doing,
It is your problem.
she's
It's
doing
not
well.
your problem.
He's an exhauster. He's an exhauster, folks. New term. People that just try to exhaust it till you give in.
You're telling me what to do.
I'm not telling you, I'm asking you to go out there and just ask him to delete it. That's not asking a lot. I'm not even asking you to make sure that he deletes it. Just ask him.
Here's what I think. I think you go swinging now and cool off and clean up. You're pacing back and forth and talking in a loud tone of voice.
Don't go away because you just turn away from it.
Right.
You have to deal with things.
Right.
And you have to deal with
better
things
frame of mind, you'll be able to
reasonably.
deal with it better.
I don't know what else I should ask you. I'll say ask the same thing. What does it matter? Whether it's now
Better
or
and
2
less
hours from now.
persecuted.
Huh?
Probably feel better and less persecuted and defensive.
Persecuted. So you're saying, oh, that's what you did. You know, it's my problem.
No, by me.
I want to show you guys, hold on, sorry, I'm going to get all psych on you for a second, but I just want to show you guys what this leads to. Collapse and submit is the trauma response of the last resort. It can manifest as compliance/obedience. It can be treatment-resistant depression. Some people slip into a chronic depression. It can be interpersonal conflict. It can be social avoidance, desire to isolate. You know what? I'm actually going to put a link to this in my YouTube, in probably my YouTube description or something like that, if you want to read through this. But it's really, really interesting. If you're a person that was raised or was constantly exposed to an incredibly high stress environment, your response sometimes might be to collapse and submit. And you don't know why. It's not exactly the same as learned helplessness. It's a little bit different, and it's very interesting. And I always encourage you guys to understand the ways that you respond to high stress so that we can reverse this. We can live a happy and fruitful life, okay? Once again, though, I'm not a doctor. I'm a YouTuber. All right, let's finish up this video.
Why not?
I don't feel persecuted. I feel like you just
I'm going to go. I'm going to get another red car.
Shut up, Emmy.
I want to be sitting here
So run away.
of a family argument.
You can't run away from it. It's your family. You have to try and give it some help. Don't you feel a responsibility
But
to
your
help?
idea of helping, Greg,
What's
is by
that idea?
taking your side.
No.
Yes, it is.
So you think it was right for him to film
You
me?
think it was right for him to put God? This is so...
I'm telling you what
Shut
happened.
up!
You heard it. You heard the obnoxious. You heard that.
You know what? He's not gonna shut up, so I'm gonna shut him up.